Unicorn Visions.
Hi there. If you have clicked on this video, there is most likely a message for you. I am Becky, and this is Unicorn Visions Tarot, where I like to share my connection creating brain with you through spiritual teachings as well as channelings, and also use the cards to also tap in to the here and the now for you to see what you need to know. So stick around and let me enlighten you. No, but seriously, I last night I was dreaming, and like most nights I became lucid and I was having a lucid dream. And I noticed that there was a bunch of clocks around me, including I also saw an old school cell phone on the ground, and all of the clocks and all the numbers around me were saying 313. So it was like 313, 313, and then I was like, what the 313? So I looked down, picked up the cell phone, and sure enough, it said 313. And then in the dream, I walked over and I looked into a mirror, and I was looking into the mirror, and I could like say something into the mirror and it would shift how I looked at how I looked in the here and now. So I could say things like make me really thin or make me really fat or give me blonde hair or whatever, and it would just like this shift, and it was like really interesting. Um that's what I remember from the dream. And then also I went and I started doing some flying. For some reason I didn't meditate. But all right, so the 313 was sticking with me, and I was like, what in the world? Why the 313, you know? Um so in the morning I woke up, and like most humans these days, I went to the restroom and I was looking at my phone for like about 3 or 4 minutes, and I noticed not that it was 313 on the timer, but I noticed that it was like 313. There was like 313 likes on a thing, and there was like 300. I kept seeing 313, and I kind of was like, meh, just kind of didn't really, it's like spirit has to really push something for me to pay attention. So I was like, meh. So I was doing my thing today and everything, and then I came in here to sit down, and I'm like, okay, I'm going to like meditate and figure out like what message maybe spirit wants to bring through today. And I looked at the clock, and it said 313, and I was like, oh, okay, well, let's figure this out. So I looked at the number 313 first of all, and it's a prime number. It's a whole number. It's indivisible. uh it creates authentic. Okay, no, the number itself is a prime number. It is the 65th prime number. Okay, it's a palindrome. um 313 is 313, forward and backward. um and it's a centered square number, which means it expands equally from one center. Okay. So I think you like know where I'm going with this. That literally true expression of who you are radiates outward from the center. So looking outside to the exterior reality to figure out who you are is never going to work out. You need to like resonate it from the inside, because everything grows from the center, much like a tree, like I was saying in the other video the other night. So I've been finding that as I go through my life and as I start to know more and see more and whatever, the repeated pattern of being in the center is always showing up, and always the repeating pattern of balancing. Okay. So, and the fact that there are like two major currents and there's one center. So if there's like a three and a three, and then the one in the center it's like two currents, right? And you would consider them alternating, because if the three is this way and then when it turns this way it becomes an E. So they're alternating currents, right? But in the center is where you would be able to balance them. And if you notice, when you take an E, I'll just write it down for you. I'm sorry. If you notice, if you take a three, right? Excuse me. If you take a three and you turn it like this, it becomes an E. So an E and a three, when they're alternating, when you fix them to face each other, they become a butterfly. How about that? It becomes an actual butterfly. See? And also it becomes the four C's, which are the four chambers of your heart. So this is the center, and you become heart based, and then you can grow outward from that, right? Okay. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't always. But 313 is the 65th prime. 65 is also the element terbium. Bing. um, Terbium is a rare earth element. It converts invisible ultralight into visible green light. Interesting. So it turns the invisible light of ultraviolet into a visible green light. Oh, weird. I'm wearing a green frog. Okay, obviously. So it's used in phosphors, used in lasers, and it is the first rewritable. It was also used in the first rewritable compact discs. So this means that when something was scribed onto a disc, a compact disc, you could then rewrite it. Okay? And that really struck out to me when I was finding this whole like symmetry thing and all of these connections, because if you can rewrite um, your programming, then you can rewrite your. This is like saying you can rewrite your misc discs. You can rewrite your discs, your mind discs, and you can then create a whole different reality for yourself based on that. So essentially, the invisible becomes visible, hidden becomes revealed. The green would represent heart, growth, and life. And the rewritable compact disc aspects is like a beautiful metaphor because it is a healing, not an erasing of the past. Okay. Um, healing is rewriting the story in a way. So it's like you can look at the past and you can rewrite it when you get higher perspectives and understanding, and you can recode your memories as something for that was a scaffolding to grow and learn from instead of just painful spots in your history. Okay, so life becomes rewritable basically. Also, interesting enough, 313 is the code for Motown, and because it's the area code for Detroit. And weirdly enough, last night before I was going to bed, I was watching the Michael Jackson movie. So, it's like interesting how kind of we are in like a program or whatever. And if you kind of like tap in, the meanings of things just start to kind of come to you. Like you're not just watching the Michael Jackson movie because it's entertaining. Of course, that's one layer, but also there's going to be a bunch of other layers that are part of you understanding more about yourself, because that's what we're here. We're in a developer, and to literally grow outward from our center, our understanding of who we are. Okay. So, the whole Detroit thing. And then also the fact that it's about music. I mean, everything is vibration. So, music creates harmony through relationship. So, your heartbeat is like the lub dub, two alternating currents, but one living rhythm. Okay. Also with the 13, because you have a 13 facing a 13, and if the one is the mirror, or but there's two sides of the coin, right? So it's a personal symbolic connection for me because it represents Ophiuchus. The 13th is a serpent bearer, and the serpent bearer doesn't run from the serpent. It doesn't worship it. It doesn't destroy it. It knows how to hold it. So essentially, it's like being able to be in the center of your heart and just become like the witness of everything. And then you can become like the orchestrator instead of like being the one who is sort of being like knocked around. So it's all about being in the center. Um, yeah, I already told you about the butterfly. Oh, and the cool thing about the butterfly is if you think of a computer, okay, so if an E on a computer, or a three on a computer uses straight lines, right? So on like the old school thing, dot matrix, whatever, we would use straight lines to make numbers, like if you do on a calculator, right? So that almost, I was looking at that and I was seeing like, well, the three is like created by the organic, right? And the E, or the other three, would be created by the robotic. So if we're taking those two things and sort of like merging them together, we can see how one would kind of like represent the feminine and one would represent the masculine, where one represents like the power or the drive forward, so like the straight line, and the other would represent like the ability to make relationship, and so then the relationship creates like a bending curve, and so the two working together can really grow things. And this always goes back to the thing where merging the divine feminine and the divine masculine, these two frequencies within you, becomes the gateway bridge to the all, to like understanding self, and then you kind of get access to more than meets the this eye. Okay, like you get access to the connected eye, which would be the third eye. um yeah, okay, and then you get an access to the windfall of information. You basically win the energetic lottery because you start to know and see the connections and everything, and then you can then start to maneuver them in your life type vibe. Okay, this is what I'm getting. All right, so that's my dissertation, 11:22 on the timer. um, and like November 22nd might mean something to you, might be important to you. Um, yeah, and then I also like fell down a deep, like, now I wouldn't say schizophrenic rabbit hole, but essentially where all I could see was the code and the connections, and I became like detached from reality, and I was like, whoa, and I had to like bring myself back down into like this third dimension. Okay. Because yeah, okay, and so and I'm here as like a bridge to bring information that seems sort of like that is coming from that aspect of the connection of all into the reality, so we can sort of understand it and apply it to our life type vibe it's giving. Do you know what I mean? So let's do the pot tarot. Okay, because pot tarot. All right. Spirit, I love you so much. Thank you for being here. Thank you for connecting Yakin and Boaz so that we can be at full amplitude of power. We're opening up a portal so that we can connect and understand, and may it be a clear channel so that we can receive the harmonic messages that are needed for the beings that are tuning in right now to this particular channel and this particular video. What do they need to hear now? Why did they find this video, Spirit? Okay, here we go. Nice to be back to Earth, okay? Nice to be back in the realms of the material, okay? Because I was way out there. Okay. um, yeah. All right, Spirit. What's the first thing? Ooh, the Ten of Buds. What? The Ten of Buds first thing? 13:31 on the timer. Maybe this video is gonna go viral. Maybe you're gonna go viral. Okay. Um. Oh, you know what I just heard? Your energy is the cure for all viruses. What? It's giving that your energy is like the golden flow of the divine equilibrium, and what it does is it harmonizes all the distortion around you, and people actually feel healed in your essence. Wow, you're amazing. This is the energy that you carry. You are like the never ending supply of bud. Okay, so this means that your energy is so good. People are addicted to it. People are addicted to you, honey. 14:11 on the timer I saw. Now 14:14. Hi, hi. 14:14 is hi, hi because the 4 is an H, the 1 is an I. So hi, hi. Um, your self and your essence and who you are, and the energy that you embody gives people a high just by watching you. They are like very much entranced and in love, I'm hearing, darling. Yes, you give. the highest vibes, okay? When you're resonating in your central core, uh people who are around you become like wealthy. Like you have the ability to make other people wealthy just by them knowing your ass, okay? If they know you ass, then they be gonna get wealthy, okay? Yeah. Um okay. So the 7 of joints, which would be the 7 of wands, came out inversed, darling. It came out reversed right on top of the 10 of buds. First of all, 10 and 7 is 17, so we know you're a queen, darling, or a king. Like, you carry that energy, okay? You're a king and a queen. Like, I'm just hearing you're the bee's knees, okay? But, um, yeah, it's like people don't even have to worry when they're around you because your energy fights off all demons. Is what I'm hearing. Like your energy just like alchemizes the joint into like a really fun place. Like if you go into a place and it's a little bit negative, like all you have to be there and like everybody lets down their fucking everybody puts down their swords. Like your energy is anti-war. You bring the anti-war vibe. You you collapse the war matrix grid by replacing it with the combined unification grid of like pure bliss essence of like 10x, okay, like tenfold. You're the tenfold engineer, okay? That's what I'm hearing. Like you drive all 10 trains at once and then some, I'm hearing. So like you have your third, one, two, three, you're in your seven, and then you're also driving 10 like you are very multidimensional in your mind, and people see that, and so they're totally feel at ease with you, and they put down their guard, and you're probably noticing that people just like tell you stuff. You're starting to also notice that people are just like giving you stuff, okay? And stuff you didn't even ask for or whatever, like people are like drawn to you, okay? It's like a not a bird to a flame, but like a fly to a flame. Who goes to a flame? Like a moth. A moth to a flame. You might have been seeing some moths in your yard. Okay? Like maybe like white moths or ooh, a Luna moth might mean something to you. You might like just moths in general. Um Also, Mothra. Who is Mothra? Is like that big moth that like comes out of the thing and like fights Godzilla type vibes, right? Well, whatever. Um, this is you. It's like you are like a new breed that can fight on land, air, and water, is what I'm hearing, and also through the flame. So you have all elements on check, and people are at ease with you, 100%. Oh, spirit. Ooh la la, what did I say? This is the 6 of buds. You have so much overflowing essence. First of all, look at this. Sativa and indica. In this deck, sativa represents the masculine, the emperor. Indica represents the feminine, the empress. So you have both of these on check. You're riding the rails here, and you are right in the middle of your two, and it's giving that you have enough energy now to like share with others. So the 6 of buds is like the 6 of pentacles. So this is like, wait a minute. Yeah. The 6 of buds, which is like the 6 of pentacles. This is like you're overflowing now and your energy just like gives. It's just giving to whoever's around because you're just like an infinite light that's like overflow. You're like the source of the rainbow. You are the source of the rainbow. And what is the source of the rainbow? The fucking center light, right? Because the rainbow is literally a sphere. Like if you really look at a rainbow, there is no rainbows just like that. If you're from the sky, you see that the rainbow is like a circle. It's like a sphere. It's like a thing. So what's creating it is like the light that would be going into it and diffusing into the beautiful rainbow. So like you're the fucking light, okay? And your light is overflowing into others now, like major. People want to be with you. Sorry, I'm just like because. Not only this, you are the 10 of Cups. This is the 10 of Cups, but it's also the 10 of, what do they call that? Bongs. The 10 of bongs. So like you're definitely the 10 of Cups here. Okay, the water pipes, whatever. But this is okay. So underneath the 10 of buds, so 10, 10, you are like at completion, baby. You have fully like transcended the duality. You've transcended the flesh. Okay. Your energy is pure happiness and money. Okay, you are a walking wish fulfillment and a walking 10 of buds. Like you are like, your energy is just so like mainframe, mainstream. Like no, not even that. It's like you're reprogramming the mainframe and creating this 10 of buds for all the people that are connected. So you've tapped back into the source of all and are recoding the whole matrix with your like happy energy grid. Okay, heck yeah, you are. Page of Joints coming out here underneath where people are feeling chill around you. Okay, so that's understandable because the Page of Joints is like new action. Okay. First of all, look at this one. Do you see that? Do you see that? You're so colorful. Like people see you as just like you're so creative. Okay. You're just like a walking color ball explosion. I'm hearing you're a walking Prismacolor color ball explosion. So yeah. And do you know what it's giving? It's giving that sometimes people are a little bit afraid to approach you because of how amazing you are. They don't even want to like burn you to smoke you, like type vibes. You know what I mean? Like they want to just keep you. It's giving some people want to just like keep you in their pocket and not like let other people see you. Okay, like somebody, it's like it might be giving that like somebody's like trying to hog your energy. It's like also what I'm getting to with the 7 of Joints reversed also. So like two things. There might be someone in your life that is a little bit immature and sort of like wanting to hog your beautiful essence for themselves when really they should be sharing it forth. Okay. Um, yeah, it's like someone wants to keep you in their little pocket and doesn't want to share you. Okay. And also, you're the person who, when you're like out in public and you're just around, like people like all their like reserves like melt and they come and they just like want to talk to you. They want to like they take action towards you um because they see you as like a super safe place. So both of those things. Take which one resonates. Maybe they both do. Yeah. I love you guys so much. Okay. Ooh, and the Queen of Pipes, girl. What? This is the Queen of Swords. So pipes are swords in this book. I mean, in this deck. So, the Queen 2555 on the timer. I just noticed. You bring change. Okay, your union and your unity and your fucking mind like brings change. Your masculine and feminine combined is the new intelligence of the future. Okay, that's what I'm saying. Like your brain, your mind and your root and your heart connected and fully amplified in your authentic rays of like pure awe beaming rainbow um is the fuel and the intelligence for the new piping smoke bomb. Okay, like I'm just saying, like your energy is it's fucking badass. First of all, it's like boss. It's like it's like the most reserved. It's like the fine. It's like the good shit. It's that dank. Okay, your energy is the dank. And the creative source is like using your energy to like fuel this new freaking uh zone forward. Okay, like we're fueling it forward into like the anatomical bliss it could be. Okay, because if we all just like let down all of our like needs to like own and whatever, we could all just be like loving each other and like having like a blissful fucking time. Okay, and like imagine how much the vibes would amp up if we stopped like killing each other and warring. Like all of a sudden the frequency on the earth would like we would like totally dismantle the fear grid. And that's actually what your energy is doing. Your energy dismantles the fear grid. Okay, that should probably be like the name of this video. What I just say? Hierophant. Huh? What I say? What I say? You a badass bitch. Okay. Um, you have a new religion. You are the new religion. You are the bringer of peace. You're the bringer of the peace vibe. Like for really, for real. Okay, like your energy is the peace pipe. Oh my God. Wow. You're like art. You're the embodiment of pure divine art. Okay. Not to mention you might just have gotten your nails done and they might be painted green. But the green is a huge thing in this reading. So like it's giving you're gonna get a lot of green. Ten of Pentacles, wish fulfillment. Also, I saw windfall. Like, are you gonna win the fucking lottery? Like, holy shit balls. Okay, okay. You're creating a whole new frequency. Though the letter W might mean something to you, also the letter M, also E and 3, also 23, also Freya, also white. Like it's giving that you contain the pure white light of source, and it's being cycled through your heart and creating an energetic butterfly effect of rainbow godhood that is rewriting the past discs that we all like you're part of the rewrite. You're an overwriter, an underwriter, and you're also a rewriter in the here and now. So your energy rewrites the past and creates a better future. That's what I'm hearing. Okay. 100%, darling. 26:34 on the timer. Look at this. Okay, of course. Is this the nine of joints? The nine of joints. You know what I'm getting with this? So this would be the nine of wands, but in this one, like you're fully fucking protected. Okay. And also your energy is like medicinal marijuana for the reality. Okay. You are covering, okay, so you've been through a lot, you've rebuilt a lot, and you also now are fully healed, fully covered, and all of the energy that you've learned from all of the past pain, and now you bring this forth to the multitudes. I'm hearing. So there are so many people that are connected to you that don't even realize it. This is like a person that you just said hi to on the internet is connected to you. Okay. I mean, we're all connected anyway, but I mean that are covered by your energetic life force. So, like, if you were to die, there'd be a lot of fucking people that would die along with you. Like, you are a huge node for this whole fucking reality. Like, there's a lot of people that are depending on your energetic signature for their growth and development. Okay. So you play a big part in this reality. Okay. Yeah, and it's also giving that somebody wants to be with you. I mean, also this is just my energy towards you because I wish we could be together. Like I just want to hug you. You know what I mean? Um Also, someone like has a question out there like should I do something about like a yes and no question? Like yes, you should. Okay? Yes is the answer to that. Definitely do it. Yeah, definitely do it. Definitely do it, darling. Why? Because you are the star. I opened up the deck to the middle, and what was it? It was the star. Why? Because the star is the middle of it all, baby. Just like the sun's in the middle, right? So the star, you, are here in the middle. You are the light that is, yeah, and look, it's a lighter, okay? Like you'll be lighting other people on fire too, baby. You don't even just hog all that light, okay? You share it and like you like just have like a never ending supply and it just like goes out like just imagine it like just going out. Okay, that's you. Your energy is going out to everyone. Oh my, people can feel you. Ooh, there's people who can feel you for real. that are tapped in and know that you got that they're part of your thing, and they love your energy. I'm hearing they love to bask in it. All right. That's freaking amazing. Okay, we love you, little star. We love you, you little star. Shining, shining. I wonder what you are. You know what you are? You are badass B word. No, you're a star that's about to explode. It's giving Valhalla. 811. I just freaking saw 811. It's 7-9 today. Today is gold. What? So the 79 is gold. Also the year I was born. Okay. Cool, 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 cool. If you were born in 79, you gold. A thing I got earlier today too, a real quick download about the autistics. AU, well, I've had this download for a while, that AU is gold at 79. Plus is the T. And then SIM is the consciousness developer, where we are, like the small world. Okay, it's a small world after all. We're literally in Mickey's black box. What? That's crazy. Okay, I don't know about that, but I just want to say this: that if you think of us traveling through tar, okay, we bore a hole through tar, an avenue of tar, an avatar, okay, and we do it. We dig through. And then at some point, we turn around and we head back. And as we head back, we see all the stuff that we've already been through and we alchemize it into the gold that refills the holes that have been created. So then what does that create? It creates a whole entire golden lattice by which electricity can flow through. So this is what it is for like expanding consciousness and connecting it and everything. It's an energetic grid, and the substrate connects us all, but we're literally tunneling through. And so like the dark matter is like the goo that we're tunneling through. And it also goes with the whole word language, the LAN goo age. LAN is local area network. Goo is the goo that we go through, and the age is, how many fucking solar returns we've done. Okay. So yeah, okay, this is some major crazy downloads, and I love you, and take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If you like how I read, please hit like. I hope you did that before this. Subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you can get more amazing messages from me. And then also, darling, if you want a personal reading, hit me up. We go deep. We do a little bit more like, about your actual life. Okay. It's not so like, but when we're here, we're reading for like a multitude of you guys. And you're going to apply this to your life in the way that you know how. But when you have a personal reading, we tap into the real nitty gritty and we know what the fuck is up with your actual life and all of that. So it gets really cool. Also, I'm offering these things, past life readings, where I can tap in, and because I'm connected, right? And you can all do this, but I just so happen to be connected that I can tap in, and I have a way of decoding your past life. So that's a thing. And then also, I do artwork and I sell stuff on my website. So head on over there if you would like to purchase something. That would be very cool. That would help support the channel. Or feel free to donate to the channel by doing a super chat or something like that. I don't freaking know. This is just fun to talk about because we're playing the game of buy and sell. Okay. So that's what's up. Um, I wanted to show you something. My neck is moving weird because it's a little bit stiff. Okay. It's giving upgrades. I don't know, but really probably I just slept on it wrong. Okay. Here's an example of my artwork. Okay. This is a sticker that I sell. I'm going to be selling these particular stickers that are this large for $10 each on my website. Here is a magnet that I sell. This is my artwork on a magnet. Same thing, $10 on my website. Here's another example. So I'm going to be doing magnets and stickers of this size. I'm going to be uploading them up onto my website. Here's another one. Okay. So yeah, just showing you some of my artwork. You know what I'm saying? It's fun. About this one really quick. This is the artwork that I did when I went inpatient. Yeah, story. I was not too happy and I was pretty sad, and I faced the darkest depths of the darkness that you can in this reality, which is where you would want to take your own light out. And thankfully, I did not. and I went into the hospital instead. And when I was there, so I'm a portrait artist, okay? You see all these portraits. I used to do a lot of portraits that were more um, traditional looking. And then when I went inpatient, I could not have um, access to like a computer to look at photos to draw from, and people would not want to sit for me, so I essentially had to look at the paper and just kind of like draw from my mind. And this is what came of it. This is the first one I ever did while I was inpatient. All of this came out of my mind, and it's interesting, as I look back on it now, how it's also religiously symbolized and symbolic about my life and journey and all sorts of things. And if you look at this, what's that right there? That's Baphomet. And by the way, Baphomet is not bad, okay? He represents the above and the below and the merging of the two. So just like the masculine and feminine. So yeah, maybe he has boobs and maybe he doesn't. It's whatever. Stop being so about things. Like literally, this is fun. We're in a fun place to like love each other, explore each other, and like learn and grow together, which is what we are doing and why we're recoding the grid. Okay, 35:44 on the timer. I love you. Um, say yes to whatever offer. Okay. And don't forget to light one up for the mother. Okay. I love you guys so much, and I will see you in the next video. You guys are the bomb.